Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I'm on my YouTube main dashboard at the moment. And I do like this video right here with the rather tighty, not so whitey, sexy shorts on this girl. But that's not who I'm talking about at the moment. But I'll be using that clip much later on. But look over here. Concord Beta, watch or pre-order. I would like to do neither, thank you very much, because that game is absolute dog shit. And speaking of dog shit, Alana Pierce. Now, remember a few days ago, I made a video about her where she seems to be confusing disability with parenting responsibilities. She made a follow-up video. I'm not going to react to that today, but she has this OCDC thing where she, even by her own admission, that she changes her titles quite frequently in her videos just to attract or to jar the algorithm of YouTube. And they're trying to cancel me for situational disabilities and accessibility design. And how does Alana always kick off her videos that she has to course correct or defend?
Allow me to explain. Hello, everyone.
Allow me to explain. Of course, Alana, with the fish lips, and then now she's wearing eyes because I think she wants to make sure that what she's talking about translates into the video.
Johnny's got decent supplies, but if you're looking for a real good deal, see Stu. He's always got something special for sale.
Who's Janny? She sounds really hot.
If you're low on cash.
Well, hello there, cutie. Please tell me what I can do for you.
Milky. And here's today.
I try to make a little money. Helps me keep my head above water.
Amongst other things.
Primo supplies. You need it, I got it. And if I don't got it, you probably don't need it. So what you looking for?
And on that note, folks, here's today's video.
Zoom, just one look, and then my heart went boom.
Well, space fans, exciting news, huh? And there's even more in part 2.
On today's episode of Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Okay, you can come. Are you coming?
Kind of busy right now.
And I'm coming for it, Ken. I'm coming for the fucking money, you piece of shit.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling...
In the ass end of space, even aliens watch Jason King with Kung Fu Hot Dog.
This is the greatest show I've seen in my life.
Duke Nukem likes this guy.
I'm gonna come.
Approved by 1970s Robert Redford.
So on the Reddit subpage, I really hate censorship from the Suicide Squad gaming post, and it's Suicide Squad versus Arkham Titty. Now, if you look at this outfit for Ms. Harley Quinn, believe it or not, this is the revised version for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, a game that's already dead in the water, a game that hardly anybody on Steam is playing. Now you're probably thinking, why am I talking about this? Because this is what they hope, Rocksteady, they're hoping that you see this, you get nostalgia bait, and you want to come back and play the new Harley with the old skin, but it's old skin revised. And funny enough, the topic of old skin and new skin will actually be the prevailing theme of today's video. You'll get what I mean when I cover the next story. And look, this version of Harley, her face is slightly better, but she looks like she's swam with the fishes too much, if you know what I mean. And as they've said here in the comments, I don't know who this Justin dude is, but I think people are kind of ribbing him in the comments. Are you complaining about a piece of added white cloth, which we call trim, by the way, preventing you from seeing a little bit more pixelated cleavage? It happens with most games. Apparently grown men get really excited by pixelated booby doobies. It's the definition of sad as F. Actually, certified, it's more of an appreciation of art. I mean, when they painted the Mona Lisa, people call that art. I just call it a painting of a very unattractive woman. But you know, that's interpretation personified, right? You're right though, even boobs couldn't save this game, which I think is a spot on comment. So that's a Harley from Arkham Knight, and again, that is like a hot outfit, right? Who's going to complain about that? The face is slightly different there, but it looks better than... Oof, okay, that's all right, I suppose. That is absolutely... What is this? Is this trans Harley? What the hell is that, man? Who designed that? Oof, that's no better. Holy shit. What the fuck? Is this Jim Sterling Harley Quinn? Holy, what the hell? Yeah, take those green pills. You might turn into She-Hulk. What the fuck? Yeah, even green pills couldn't save whatever iteration this is of Harley Quinn. What's the next design going to be? Let's have a look. Jesus Christ, this is like Neil Gaiman Harley Quinn. Carry on. Oh no. This just gets... Well, okay, this is Margot Robbie, and, you know, we'll forgive her because she's a pretty sexy woman and everything else that comes into the mix. But you know what now, folks? It's class sensitivity time, so forget your basket weaving. Put that down to one side. You can put your pink ribbons into them later on, because today we're talking about a 2006 video game from Capcom called Dead Rising.
That guy over there, I mean, that meat,
Say hello to the Capcom Dead Rising 2006 remake. Except my guy here, Larry Chang, is not the version you're going to get in the remaster. Thanks a lot, Capcom. You're an absolutely dumbass video game company. And I used to own this game. I don't know if I still have it, so I've got to go through my game collection. I might have given it away, but if I haven't, well, I'm bloody keeping it, or I'm reordering it today because... Well, I don't know what it is with Capcom, and I honestly think after hearing this news today, I really honestly think if they do remake Resident Evil 5, they're going to change the African zombies to white zombies, to Rob Zombie even maybe, who knows, in a seeming attempt to avoid offense because they are the ones virtue signaling this actual point, not banning into comics, Capcom. They've race swapped the psychopath enemy from Asian to white because apparently white guys, and maybe girls, this makes things ever so better, doesn't it? The fact we've got a white prime minister in the UK now, yeah, I mean, people aren't saying anything about that, are they? Because they hope that change will happen in due course. But in the upcoming Dead Rising Deluxe remaster, they've remastered Larry Chang. I mean, honestly, what is the matter with you, Capcom? You're this celebrated developer at the moment who have actually done successful remakes of the Resident Evil games.
Then come, Sancho Panza! Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea!
You gotta hurt yourself.
I mean, Dead Rising isn't up there with Resident Evil, but it's so good in its own right. And the protagonist here, Frank West, who's just an absolute Chad. But look at that. I mean, look at that. I love that art design. That is so cool. I mean, you'd think they would have had an issue with this guy with his spiky hair and his sunglasses, but nope, he's fine. He's absolutely fine. And let's have a look at the announcement trailer because I haven't seen this yet. That's true. That's true. I'll actually say the statement's absolutely true. So this looks like the remaster.
Say, buddy, you mentioned something about research for a story. Frank West. Remember that name because the whole world's going to know it in 3 days. Did you just say zombies? Take a look out there. Those ain't zombies. What would you call them?
So they kept the Southern American voice in there, right? This looks good. No, not bad. Oh, hello, señorita. I mean, look, right, after all that's been said and done, it looks like a good remake. It really does. I might still pick this up, just despite the fact I'm disappointed with what Capcom has done. But you know, the original from 2006 is still a good design. All they've done there is made the diverse dude a bit more fuller in the face and given him a bit more detail. But you know, look at that one back there, and he's got a better skull, obviously. But it is what it is. It looks fun. It really does look fun. That looked like a Frank Sidebottom costume there. What do you look like? Oh God, I hate clowns. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Right. So that's Larry Chang, who apparently now is Larry Wang. He's a white dude. I mean, you're probably thinking, okay, does that look any different to what we've seen already? So that's the psychopath who looks more like an ice cream salesman, if you ask me. But if you want to see a comparison, folks, let's just go over here. Customer. Even the voice doesn't sound great, but then when you go back to this guy here, listen to his vocals.
It's fresh.
I mean, that's more terrifying, right? You're supposed to immerse the player in this actual scene, and then what obviously happens, Frank has a fight with him, and it's a pretty damn good fight. I remember in Dead Rising 2, you have to find medicine for his daughter, and in the zombie-filled arena of the shopping precinct. It's really, really good, the sequel. And I actually like number 3 as well, because you had the muscle cars, even though they changed up the formula completely in some aspects, which I didn't mind too much. It's a night and day difference. I don't get it. I mean, this guy's got a nice set of teeth for a psychopath, whereas Larry Chang, if I go back to him now, I know I'm going back and forth here, but look at that. His teeth are pretty much janky and jagged, aren't they? And by the way, I should point out, this is a digital release only. There is no physical edition that I know of at this time that is being planned by Capcom. So boo to you, Capcom, because this should be a physical edition. What's going on? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Can anybody tell me here if you see a physical edition that's going to be released? Nope. So Doctor, the Deluxe Remaster is not getting a physical edition.
What you just witnessed is the newly released trailer for Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. You may be thinking, that looks like a full-on remake. We had the same thought, so we spoke with 3 key staff to get to the bottom of this Deluxe Remaster.
And speaking of bottoms, can I get down to hers, please?
If you've played the original, rest assured that its core remains unchanged in this Deluxe Remaster. We did our best to respect the direction of the original game.
So let me just read it out to you again, folks. If you've played the original, rest assured that its core remains unchanged. Yet Larry Chang has been changed from an Asian man to a white dude because it's a modern audience, folks. So they've clearly lied here, and I don't know why Capcom are doing it. They probably thought nobody would be eagle-eyed enough to notice such a change. Ironically, putting the close-up of Larry Chang in the trailer. In a second, let me just go back to that.
To focus on quality as well. As the art director, I couldn't be more...
Is the guy on the left in green meant to be a dude who likes to cross-dress? It just made me laugh. I don't know why I find that so funny. It's just funny. Oh, that Coca-Cola I've just drank has finally settled in.
For character animations, we tried to limit unnecessary changes and use the original
See? They've tried to limit the character changes, and they've used, so they claim, Capcom, to retain the original data as much as possible during the action scenes. So the action scenes where Larry Chang, that psychopathic zombie butcher, is after you, apparently you won't notice he's been changed from an Asian dude to a white dude. Okay, just checking.
Data as much as possible there. We had to know why this is called a deluxe remaster. To do that,
because it comes with boobies,
producer and managed to get his account. However, we also knew the original game was released 18 years ago.
Uh-oh, hang on a second. Do you think they're gonna say modern audience? Oh no, please don't. Please don't.
And that improvements were needed to reach a modern audience.
Oh God. Oh dear God. So what they're claiming is we had to up the graphical fidelity from the 2006 game for today's modern audiences. No, it's like the Trojan horse in disguise. It's DEI and ESG in disguise. Yeah, what we're not telling you is, but unfortunately now other journalists have actually broken the news story, is that, we've race changed the actual Larry Chang guy, because, in fact, what's the white guy going to be called? Is he still going to be called Larry Chang? Because aren't you culturally appropriating or tokenizing an Asian dude? So there you go, Asian representation. You're out the window again because you were in a great zombie game. Now you're not, because your Asian producers and developers find your image too sensitive, too hurtful to be in a game. So I guess, you got the Asian zombie being killed by the white hero. It's probably more sensitive and more in keeping with today's modern audiences that the white guy kills the white guy. So white on white crime. That's what it is, isn't it? That's what it feels like. What a shame, because I said earlier on in this video that I'd actually be more interested in watching or buying this game if it were a physical edition. I didn't know at the time it was just a digital only release. So that being said, I'm probably going to stay away from this now, which is such a shame. I'm getting the original from Amazon in the next few days. I'm looking forward to playing that again on my Xbox 360. What a shame it's come down to this nonsense about, oh God, Capcom, you are letting the side down badly. Is there going to be any hope that Resident Evil 5 will retain its original core data? I don't think so. I guarantee when they announce the remake for that, there's going to be a situational vignette like this where the producers sit down and it's like, we went back to the original from 2009 and we felt that for a modern audience we couldn't have the same race of zombies like we did in that fictionalized African nation back in that original game. So no, we've actually changed a few things just not to offend anybody. But the thing is, if you're making these radical changes not to offend anybody, well, not only are you offending people, but you're also just insulting their intelligence. I think folks know what's good and what's bad in entertainment. We've got decades of entertainment you can go through. Some things you'll grimace at and some things you'll think, wow, they were pretty based back then. But on that one, ladies and gentlemen, are you excited for Dr. Doctor, the Dead Rising remake remaster? That's coming out in November, I believe. So we've got a long way to go. And I was excited for this, but now I'm not so keen because, first of all, there's no physical edition. So what's wrong with Capcom? Why don't they allow that to happen? Why is it digital only? So who knows? And on that one, if you were me and if I were you, you should probably burp back to the next video. Ooh, that chicken curry. Oh my God. Well, better out their end than the other.
Are you from Tennessee? You are?
No.
Because you're the only 10 I see.
That's a good one.
What's your name?
My name's Ashley.
I'm Boris.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Wow.
You're very awkward.
I am? Sorry.
Yes, you're very awkward.
Maybe I could get the cellular number
No, you cannot.
attached to your phone.
I'm okay.
Oh, shoot. I can't talk to girls.